Hey, great Monday morning. It is June 22nd, and it is a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. Very sunny day, very quiet day, well, at least for me. Um, Scattered showers, maybe. I just don't see it. I haven't seen anything out there in regards to scattered showers. Good morning, Victor. ¿Cómo amanecimos? Good to see you, man. And just gonna wait a little bit as my raza starts coming in. Cynthia, good morning. Buenos dias. It is Monday. Good morning, Nilda. It's kind of weird, but I mean, they say, oh, Mondays are horrible. But oh, yeah, there is a certain, hola, Sarita. There is a little stigma in regards to Mondays. No sé por qué. Swa, swa. Morning, Rudy. Joe, good morning. I don't know why, but you do actually feel a little bit sluggish on Mondays. I know I feel a little bit sluggish this morning. Buenos días, Royal. Buenos días, Melinda. ¿Cómo estás? Good morning. It it's a kind of a different type of weekend, I would guess. Good morning, Lena. ¿Cómo estás, Lina? Sandy, good morning. Leaving EP to Brownsville. Awesome. I think it takes like 18 hours, no? Like 16 hours if you're driving. Let us know when you get here. Welcome to Brownsville. Brownsville is the happening city. It's kind of a weird type of different form of weekend, guys. As we're going to go over what happened this weekend. Good morning, Kat. Good to see you this morning. African dust coming to the valley. Yeah, from the Sahara. I mean, ya no más no faltaba. I mean, we get giant bees or wasps coming in from Japan or something. I don't know, like dragon bees or something. And now, then we have the corona. And then we have all the looting and rioting throughout the country. And then we have talks about a second wave. And then all of a sudden, tropical storms forming. And then now the Sahara is going to be throwing us bastante arena. I mean, can we catch a break yet? I mean, can 2020 be finally over? Buenos días, don Rita, ¿cómo estás? It's not a good thing. We'll go over a lot of things that we've already talked about, and then we'll talk about what upcoming events might be happening this week. Again, just a repetition. Se me fue la onda. I went blank. No. Last night we had I think a great show. We had Dr. Wittenberg on, James Wittenberg, a great man. A lot of awesome information. A lot of times, one of the things that isn't focused on is the mental. Yeah, Jumanji level 6. It's madness going on. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Olga. God bless you. And let me talk about Los Fresnos. My gosh, have you all seen the numbers in Los Fresnos? They're massively horrible in Los Fresnos. And again, it's the 20-year-olds, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Well, with Dr. Wittenberg last night. Good morning, Olita. Good morning, Alejandro. Buenos días. With Dr. Wittenberg, it's important to focus on the mental health during this time, because aparte de the giant wasps coming in from Japan and tropical storms and the Rona and everything else, a lot of individuals are having a hard time dealing with mental issues. And again, and one of the things that we did talk about last night was in regards to the stigma that a lot of individuals have a lot of a lot of reservations in regards to, hey, I'm getting mental health. I could easily say I've never had issues in regards to mental health. But again, I don't diss anyone that does. I mean, let me tell you, one of the things when I resigned from the board, and I love you all. I really, really do. 2020 for sure. Incredible challenging so far. It has. Buenos días, Juana. ¿Cómo estás? Good morning, Pedro. Morning, Leah. Murder hornets. Yeah, they're crazy hornets, guys. When I first resigned from the board and everything, I mean, I got tons of text messages and a lot of private messages, and they were like, "Are you okay? And is everything okay?" I'm going like, "Well, yeah." You know, it, I think what happens is a lot of people were expecting, like, I guess, good morning, Lois, how's it going? A lot of people were expecting for, for me to feel like depressed or down. No, it's, one of the things that I think that I'm very, very good at. We all have speed bumps in life. We all have those little rough patches. And I speak about it at church regularly. I talk to a lot of individuals on here about it as well, guys. Just because something that may maybe life changing or devastating to other people hits some of us individuals, a lot of us are some of us are pretty good at dusting ourselves off, picking ourselves back up and moving forward. And I think that's one of the things that I did. I mean, with the resignation, with the DWI, with everything that came into my life, I attacked it head on. I dealt with it. I went through the process, and then you just move forward, guys. I mean, if these people thought, la estúpida de la Minerva y la idiota de Silvia, if they thought for a second that, that's my ringtone. If they thought for a second that, okay, yeah, this guy is done and over with, I'm never done. I'm never over with. And it's not that I feel cocky or mega confident. The thing is, again, I have faith. I have faith that you could drop me in the middle of China without knowing the language, and one way or other, I'm going to be okay. And I think a lot of it has to do with the balance that I have in regards to my spiritual life. I love who I am, and I just you place yourself in the hands of something greater, something bigger. I'm not concerned. Do you think Los Fresnos has a high number because of all the people that pass through the city to go to the island? No. I think Los Fresnos has a large number of individuals in their 20s and 30s. Not so much because of people that pass, because if they pass, they pass. I think it's because these people come to Brownsville to the bars. And I mean, look, count back from these major numbers, and you'll actually count like 2 weeks when a bar started to open. And if you remember that first weekend that the governor allowed the bars to open at 25%, I mean, there were videos out there, a la raza así. And again, I love Adolios, but they were at Adolios, they were at Ibiza. They were just jam packed. So there was no 25%. There was no social distancing. People were amontonados at the bar, and that was a big no. People were not supposed to be at the bar. That's according to the health professionals, the health recommendations. Don't be at the bar. 25% capacity. Everybody be sitting down. Pero in their right mind, honestly, who actually thought that they were going to do this? So a lot of those 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, and even the 40-year-olds, todavía andan ahí bar hopping. And let me tell you, the first ones that came out with it, and I'm very glad that they, admitted it, was Ibiza. Then word came out. Well, someone posted it that they didn't share it, somebody else, but they did do the right thing in closing. That there was like some 5 employees that were positive. That's madness, guys. 5 employees, and again, I'm going to think that the employees didn't pass it to the employees. It's those hundreds and hundreds of people that went through that bar that weekend. And a lot of those people come from Los Fresnos. I mean, so I'm going to think that those 20, 30-year-olds that we're seeing on the list, it's devastating. They come from the bars. And maybe some from the restaurants, but I would dare say more come on from the bars porque estaban así. Now, what's going to happen? We're going to start to see, and again, a teacher already went out there and shared with us that someone in regards to that was out at the graduation, one of our graduates and their family had already tested positive. Guys, it was going to happen. Don't change the Viking. No, Christian, it's not going to change. Again, it was satire, guys. It was satire. The thing was, when are they going to stop? These people are out there. Oh, remove the rock. The rock is horrible. Remove the rock. Quiten la piedra. Quiten la piedra. Gente que ni es de aquí del rancho. Y andaban que quitaban la piedra. Una piedra que hardly anyone has ever seen. And the message, Christian, was first they come for a rock, and then they're going to come to change the name of the streets, and then they're going to come to change the name of the parks, and then they're going to come and change the names of the mascots. O sea, when is it going to stop? That was the message, Christian. When is it going to stop? Throughout the country, we see a lot of the statues of George Washington already being quebrantados. And I can understand people like Christopher Columbus, maybe the only ones that were getting upset were the Italian Americans. And I know that in New York, some of the Italian Americans, they were being very proactive, and they were like, protecting the statues the Christopher Columbus, And again, that's their right to do. So when does it stop? What's next for the city of Brownsville? Now they want to have the name of Robert E. Lee Youth Center removed. Tachado. I mean, next steps. What are next steps for them? Hasta donde? When? Now that they can play the city commission like a fiddle, now that they can manejar the city commission any way they want, again, you give them an inch, they'll take a damn mile. Now what? Stillman, they're going to ask the Stillman Museum, which, I mean, I think I visited when I was in school. I wouldn't go again. But what, are they going to ask for the Stillman House to be destroyed? The Stillman House, because Charles Stillman, supposedly the founder of Brownsville or something, that guy owned slaves, was involved in the slave trade. Slave trade. So they're going to ask for the city commission. Yes, the city commission, they already give in to him once. What's to stop him now? Are they going to ask that Stillman Middle School be renamed? It should be renamed to Erasmo Middle School. Hey, that's a good idea. Swat! Good morning, Cindy Arellano. Or John Bolton. A John Bolton fan. Who would have thought that Cindy Arellano would be a John Bolton fan? Never in a million years. Cindy, love you. Good morning, Nelson. ¿Cómo estamos? Primo! Hey, Primo, we're having a church service at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. 5 o'clock on Wednesday for Tío Santos. I think that's what Los Fresnos has a long line of cars to get tested this morning. Someone sent me pictures of that. Again, Los Fresnos is in trouble. Buenos días, hermosa Marta. Thank you so much. I love Adolio. I do love Adolio's. I mean, I know the owners. They have some amazing food. I mean, did they open up too fast? They did. But again, guys, think of this, guys. I mean, I know the owners of Adolio's. I love them. They've been very good to me. No, not because of the drinks, but they've been very, very nice, very kind, and very respectful to me. Let me tell you, you know how much rent these guys pay out there at Adolio's just to be at the mall? I honestly don't know, but I'm going to guess they pay like $30,000 a month. $30,000 a month, bro. Can you imagine, Christian? These guys are out there. They're having to pay $35,000 of rent a month and then have no sales whatsoever. And I know that the PPP was, to help individuals like that, but it doesn't cover everything, guys. So no, I mean, PPP was mostly to pay out employees. So I mean, I feel for them, I really do feel for them. But again, it's finances versus health of the community, and health of the community is going to always win in my book. But with that said, guys, they take a loss, de modo. I mean, some years, that's what business is. Business should always be prepared to take a loss here or there. Not everywhere, but here or there. Good morning, Agustin. ¿Cómo estamos? I put up something in regards to counselors out there. We're going to talk a little bit about counselors this week, so it's going to be a good topic. Good morning, Les. ¿Cómo estás? Lightning. Very handsome. Good morning, Susan. I had no idea that we had that rock. No, 98% of Brownsville didn't know about the damn rock, Victor. And I mean, a lot of us are semi-educated, and we didn't care about the damn rock. It's una piedra. It was a rock. Who cared? These people care. Good morning from Galilea Salazar. Buenos días. I'm over the rock. History belongs in museum. Well, my problem, Cindy, is that when does it stop? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, let's take away Democrat and Republican out of this. Where does it stop? Now they're going against the youth center, Robert E. Lee Youth Center, because it's named Robert E. Lee. Where does it stop? They're not going to stop. These people, because this city commission gave them a victory, now it's not going to stop. It is not going to stop. People are just brainwashed. Que se fuman they are brainwashed because they're so weak-minded, Jason. They're so weak-minded que viene cualquier vientecito y los lleva como una little raft en el océano, bro. Guys, it's a damn rock. A rock. A piedra. There was no need, no call to make such a big old fuss for it. I mean, again, we've got other issues here in the city of Brownsville. Bacon Bites live starting Armos. I don't know what that means. Al rato van a quitarle el nombre a Brown. They're not, Snowy. Al rato nos vamos a tener que llamar Politically Correctville. And again, I blame the city commission. I'm sorry, I blame the city commission. They gave into it. Good morning to all the listeners out there, and may God bless us all. Patty, God bless you. Christian, Robert E. Lee was a slave master, though. Yeah, but so was Charles Stillman, the founder of Brownsville. Christian, are we to do away with Brownsville? I mean, the founder of this city was in the slave trade, and killed a lot of Mexicans. También, aparte. They probably killed a lot of our abuelitos, great abuelitos. Charles Stillman. So what? Let's destroy the Stillman house? I mean, I don't care about the Stillman house. I honestly don't. I mean, if they take it down tomorrow, I don't care. It's the same thing with the rock. I mean, no me afecta que quiten la mendiga piedra. It's the principle of the matter. They start small y después no los paras a los perros. Good morning. A healthy mind creates a healthy body. God bless the world. Love you, Crystal. Very, very hermosa. It's all about being proactive. Is racism wrong? But back then, slavery wasn't looked at that way. I'm not going to get angry at what wasn't fair back then. Learn, move on, and be better. Yes. You see, Jessica's very, very bright. She's right, guys. Yeah, ni modo. It's part of our past. Let's work on it not happening again. Fort Brown, the massacres. There are many historical markers on military, yet many don't even know our history. We don't, but the truth of it, Cindy, 98% of Brownsville didn't even know the rock existed. So why focus such energy on a stupid rock? It's frustrating. Love you. Hey, Susan. So pretty. Good morning, Lenjen. Belinda, good morning, hermosa. Good morning, Elizabeth. Te amo. You're looking amazing, girl. You are. Well, you always looked amazing, but yeah, you're working it. Marisol, good morning. And me, love you too. Look, I blushed. No, I love you, mi amor. Good morning from Ohio. I haven't received the packet you sent. I mean, I appreciate the sent. I'm just saying, but in case you might want to check if it got sent back or something. I live in Fresno. Ramona, isn't it concerning, Ramona? It's very concerning. I mean, I'm concerned for Los Fresnos because look, if you look at the little map thing, I mean, Los Fresnos. Oh, that one wasn't that bad. But Los Fresnos is like jumping like crazy, with I know I should have had it ready, but of course I didn't because I had all these damn pictures. I take too many damn pictures. I mean, look at that. I don't know, you can see it. La mendiga luz. That's Los Fresnos right there. And a bunch of 20-year-olds. And I mean, I would be concerned about Los Fresnos too. El bot. Chava. Hola, Chava. Hygiene. Yeah. Limpiarse. Maybe that's why they're buying all the damn toilet paper at HEB. Por limpiarse el rear end. Maybe. Pura penguins! And then I'm getting my Porter Penguin shirt this week. A ver si no se da otra raza. Chava! A ver si no la raza. I live in Los Fresnos. At this point, I'm back to sheltering in place with my kids for the next week. Yeah, Andrea, it's scary, isn't it? I mean, it's scary because of the uncertainties of it. Y mendiga gente irresponsable. I had to stand over 1,500 back in 99. Good morning, me too. Hey, Joanne. Any word if homeschooling is an option with BISD? Yes. Don't feel safe. My kids come back. Yes, it is 100% an option for individuals. Please, and again, consider homeschooling. And I will be tutoring homeschooling. So if that's the option you want to take, I'll be there. Erasmo, I work at Stillman. We don't need the name. I know, Jessica. Trust me. I mean, again, I'm using that. I know. It's just ridiculous. But when are these people going to stop? I mean, when are these people going to stop? It's a rock here. Now they want the Robert E. Lee. I mean, if we're going to do away with everything that had anything to do with the Confederate, with the Civil War, with slave trade, with slave owning, let me tell you, Brownsville's in trouble, Jessica, is in trouble because of Stillman Middle School, because of Stillman House, Charles Stillman. I mean, we're going to have to rewrite our Brownsville history. And good morning. Will they do the shelter in place again? No, it's not happening. But like what Andrea said, guys, you should go out there and consider doing your own shelter in place. You know, and if you don't feel like sheltering in place, I mean, just make sure that you maintain social distancing, guys. Again, as much as people think que Erasmo, que anda para arriba para abajo, y que es a social butterfly, y que blah, blah, blah. It's not true, guys. It's not true. I am very encerradillo. Bien encerradillo. And let's see. Sorry, got a critical announcement. Guys, from coming in from San Benito, critical announcement for the safety, health, and well-being of our students, staff, and community. All our school and district department offices will be closed to the public, effective immediately, and will remain closed until Monday, July the 13th. If you have to speak with some of your staff member, please contact them via telephone or via email. Guys, that is very, very telling. And again, why is San Benito being proactive? Why is San Benito being proactive and the district le vale más? I mean, BISD, take notice. San Benito is putting individuals on blast. Guys, they don't feel safe for their staff. That is actually caring for their staff. That is caring for their staff to the point that they say, no van a ir. Again, it's very, very telling. Now, BISD is not going to do the same. They're not. Absolutely not. Thank you for the messages, guys. Good morning there. Ana, buenos días. Good morning. Which rock? Exactamente. No, well, no, but believe me, Jason, people are tripping out there going like, what rock? What are you talking about? There was a rock. Hardly anyone even see. Saludos, my man. God bless you. Bien loco anda el vato. Not me, not today. It's too early in the morning, bro. Thank you, Joey. God bless. Have a good day, Joey. I will stop when we are educated enough. You said it. 98% don't know history. No, 98% didn't know about the rock. They didn't know about the rock. Cindy, look, Cindy, I am more concerned that those same 98% don't know what form of government manages our city. I'm more concerned with that. Does that make sense? I'm more concerned that 98% of the people don't know that what a mayoral governance is or a city manager governance is here in the city. I'm more concerned that 70%, 80% don't even know who the mayor is. That's what I'm more concerned about. I'm more concerned about people graduating high school that don't register to vote. That's what I'm more concerned about. But for them to know about a damn rock, it's a rock. Good morning, Delia. God bless you. I agree with his crap. Thank you, Joey. God bless you. I agree with you because you agree with me. No, it's true, man. Who cares about a damn rock? People are not knowing about the rock just shows you're ignorant. No, Juan. No, it doesn't. No. I'm sorry, bro. People not knowing about the rock just shows your ignorance. No, it doesn't, bro. But it shows that there's other things that are more important to individuals' lives here in the city of Brownsville than a stupid rock. I'm sorry, Juan Carlos. I mean, you and I agree on many, many things. We're going to disagree. I mean, people aren't ignorant just because they don't know about a stupid rock that nobody gives a rat's ass about. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say R-I. Sorry to my people from church. They don't want me to say rats arse. Sorry. They don't care. Juan Carlos, come on. It's a damn rock. Una piedra. I mean, people are more concerned with putting food on their tables, man. I mean, we can't call them ignorant. It's just there's other things in regards to priority that are more important. Pues que se amarren y put their foot down and say, no, enough is enough. Good morning, Saucillos. God bless y'all. Oops, enough. If you had a campus with 20 plus affected employees, how would you react? What if the campus had exclusive access to students? No one else had contact with the students other than employees. Well, see, that's what happened with Fox, Dino. And send me a text message. I'll give you the info on Fox, bro. But Fox has a problem. Fox has a big problem, guys. But again, I'm waiting for the county to do something or say something. Where in the South, everyone has a slave owner back then. It's not like that now. Let it go. Yeah, do like Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Old fart. Not that old, Jacob. Why did you call me an old fart? I'm actually handsome and totally not fat, but old fart hater. History isn't always pretty or fair. It's up to a great change and educate the younger. Exactamente, Erica. Let it go. There's other things more important. They don't want to hear it down. They just want to rename it the Erasmo House. I'm okay with that. Brownsville has named after Major Jacob Brown. Stillman just stole the land from Mexico. Exactamente. So that's my point. Are we going to destroy the Stillman House? It's the Stillman House. It's not the Jacob Brown House. Yeah. Wouldn't that be considered negligence on behalf of the employer or employer? 100%. And I think I know where you're getting at, Dino. And yes, very negligent, and negligent in regards to the organization as well. I know exactly where you're getting at too. Good morning, El Presidente. Morning, Daniel. What rock? Exactly. What rock? Well, it's gone now. You'll never even see it anymore. Buenos dias, vecino. Oh, Rockstar denied. Let me tell you guys, please continue to go out there and support our amazing local artist. This woman's got some vocal cords on her, man. She is hot. Hot. Great. Rockstar tonight. Any chance you get to see them? I know that they have a live on Saturdays. I don't know if y'all still doing it, D, but let me tell you, amazing group. They don't want to tear it down. They just want to rename it the Erasmo House. Hey, I'm all for it. They should be more concerned about the potholes on our streets than the rock. Yeah, man. You know what, Georgina? At the end of the day, go ahead and use the damn rock to cover some of the damn potholes. Fix the potholes. Ese cafecito. Salud. Eggly Nights. Oh, they're going to want to rename Eggly Nights too because nights are bad. They're bad. Hey, Ramona. Thank you for agreeing. There's a petition to have Columbus, Ohio changed Flavortown for Flavor Flavortown. Ridiculous. Imagine if they start the petition to change Brownsville Erasmoville. Erasmoville wouldn't be so bad. Good morning, Albert. You look amazing. Unless it's Pat. I still can't get over people that use one account for a couple. Guys, what else does she have in her little purse, guys? Why do people have husband and wife on one little Facebook page? Get your own Facebook page, guys. Sorry, Albert. Love you. Good morning, Elvira. Albert's family, so it's okay if I say that. Erasmo, saw last night's show, and you mentioned hojas de naranja agrio. Would you know was a tree where I can make a sleeping tea? Let me tell you, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of orange trees around here, Lynn. Try it. Yo agarraba las hojas, las dejaba, las hervía, and then I just blender, and man, that would knock me out. I mean, really, good stuff. I tried it. Hey, Antonio, buenos días. God bless, man. No, hombre, chet up con la rock. Elvira, good morning, mi amor. Good morning, Anadelia. Cuidado, allá en los fresnos. You can't erase history. Preach, girl. You can't. What are the options for this next coming school year? Remove the current board and give me the majority. That's the option. Help me get majority. Let me be the next BISD board president, please. And that's what I'm going to strive for. It was the economy of the time today are different times. It's different times. So are they going to change the school mascot and the animals because of animal cruelty? I know. That's the other one, Jorge. Pete is going to come in. No more pace koalas. And I kind of like pace koalas. I got a shirt. And Porter Penguins. It's kind of cute, man. Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee. No, I mean, shut up. Chet up. Albert. How you doing, my man? Good morning. God bless you, Brian. Peace, bro. BISD needs the money, honey. Samito Rock and leading the way. Rock's leading the way. First money for their teachers, and now they're outstanding. Yeah, they were the first ones out there to give $500 to their to their employees. Now, as they're closing down the district. They're saying no one come onto campus. That's the smart thing to do. BISD, stupid. Wife works in San Benito. Yeah, and they're very proactive. Very proactive. They're closing down the district out of safety. Good morning, Erasmo. Thanks for taking your time and keeping us informed of issues happening here. Glad they're taking care of them in San Benito, 100%. And I just posted it on my page. Great job. Best coffee shop, handsome. You tell me. Send me an inbox, Manny. We'll go get some coffee. I'm trying to think the best coffee shop. We could go do let's do Starbucks, Manny. Send me an inbox or call me. Text me. I was disgusted to see someone give the superintendent full credit for the ANCA school winner. What the hell did he do? Not a dang thing. It was the teachers and the students that earned that. It's ridiculous, man. But again, these people are ridiculous, man. He has shown zero leadership. Zero. I agree. Let it go. The Rock was part of history. Ya ni modo. Let's move forward. Exactly. They don't even know the mayor. They don't. 100%. Christian. Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people didn't even know about the Rock because they have never been to the park. Yeah. The only time they go to the park is Sombrero Festival. And let me tell you, I went to Sombrero Festival like a couple of years, 3 years, and I didn't even see the Rock. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even see it. No, and I wasn't drinking. Ya, les gano porque ya sé para dónde van, gente. What's important is to build our country. Yeah, Jason. And the best thing to do to start with is let's start building our community, our city, and then let it just continue to grow. Pero a lot of these people are like, no, es que allá, que Minnesota, que allá, California. Oh yeah, we got PUB, bro, aquí, screwing our viejitos over with rates that would make anyone go bankrupt. Crazy, man. Have y'all seen the electricity bills? They're crazy stupid. My bill went from $75, right? De repente, boom, $150. Are they stupid? Stupid! I don't see nobody protesting because my bill went up $150. Number, shut up. The Rock was on Palm Boulevard, but you could read it at all. And then it was moved to Washington Park, but I never visited. Who wants to visit a Rock anyway? Sit down, Rock. Dun, 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 dun. Hola, amigo. Beautiful avatar. Good morning and blessings from Los Fresnos. You all rock. Leticia, be careful in Los Fresnos. I'm concerned about Los Fresnos. I don't know. I have this weird feeling. Please be careful in Los Fresnos. San Benito's already started to take precautions. That's amazing. Yes, Kat, totally. Hater. Love you, Martha. Jason. Good morning, buddy. Martha, good morning, mi amor. Love you, Albert. Hey, Albert, we're having a funeral for Tio Santos Wednesday at 5 o'clock at the funeral home. Here, a factory tested their employees. All 898 and 200 of them tested positive. It's not good. D rocks. She does rock. She's amazing. The Rock has been the rock star for a week now on your show. It's what's happening. I know. And let me tell you guys, I bet you know nobody has missed the Rock. Let me tell you about the Rock. Let me tell you about this comment. I don't care about the Rock. I don't care about what I care about is when do they stop? O sea, hasta when will they be satisfied? They're not going to be satisfied. I know these people. Some of these people are crazy folks. They would shoot our community in the foot just to get an article placed on the Herald. That's how pathetically stupid they are. And you all know how much I love the Herald or Channel 4 News or Channel 23. Fake news, all of them. Brownsville Herald, Channel 23, Channel 4, they're pathetic news. Pathetic. They should revoke every single certificate or certification they have as journalists. They're pathetic. I bet nobody missed the Rock. No. Your request to the COVID-19 test has been received. You'll receive a phone call from once your request has been reviewed. Be sure your answer calls for the number. If you have any questions, yes. Lalo, God bless you, man. Man, Castro, you seem badass. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. God bless you. Uh, Albert, stay healthy. Wednesday, 5 o'clock, if you can. Royal Knights are winners. You're gonna have to change your name to Royal Kittens because Knights is offensive. For multicultural flavors, races, Flavor Town. Flav. Stupid. It's just dumb. Not you, me too. It's just dumb what they're doing. It's not ignorance. It's the city leaders and school officials not informing their community and being thoughtful of their community and further on the students and faculty members. It is. Saludos, Marcos. God bless, bro. We have one at the house. A rock? Cool. Oh, peach. Oh, a naranjo tree. Yes, try it. I mean, try it. I haven't done it in a while because I have no issue with sleeping. Because Erasmo, Kathy, good morning, Kathy. God bless you. Yes, fix the potholes in streets. I ride in a mechanical bull is smooth. A ride in a mechanical bull is smoother than some of our streets. Very true. And that's why I have a concern with the coaching stipends. Due to COVID, the soup wants to take away. Yes, he does. I have friends that are coaches, and this is 30% of their salaries. Will they take away full salaries for trainers and coordinators? All they do is play with the computer all day. Coaches have to come during their conference. Daniel, but again, I've been trying to reach out to my coaches, guys. Coaches, these guys are going to screw you over. I've been saying it for weeks now, and I've only heard from three coaches. Three coaches, Daniel. So what's up with that? If you want me to help you, I will help. But goodness gracious, communicate. If you're not communicating with me, if we're not communicating with each other, they win, Daniel. So please tell your coaching friends that if we don't communicate with each other, they win, and we don't want them to win. We want to win. We want our community to win. So, Daniel, I think Cargo, they are only taking 120 tests a day. Yeah, guys, because the other day it was like 300. Good morning, Rudy. God bless. I always liked your thing. Do you want to be Erasmo the big rat? No. I want to be handsome and totally not fat, but mission accomplished. ¿Ya ves? Y eso que somos el rancho de San Benito. No, let me tell you. San Benito, I've always, I joke around with calling Harlingen, Los Fresnos, and San Benito el rancho. But, I appreciate community leadership that's very, very proactive. And let me tell you, them doing this is amazing because it shows that they care about their staff. BISD doesn't care about the staff, doesn't care about the students, doesn't care about the parents. They only care about putting money in Sylvia's pocket. Good morning. I wonder what Jubilee is going to do. They need to act quick because San Benito has already led the way. San Benito is already trailblazing, and come on, guys. They have like 60 people in San Benito. Nambre, home coffee. That's what I do. I do Keurig. I love Keurig, the donut shop coffee. Pura Keurig. Y la Keurig la compré en la pulga. So no es que ando de la fancy. Pura pulga. Yeah, how much did the rock cost to be removed? That's going to be a very good question. Too much. History is written by the victim. With the blood of the defeated, an educated population is easier to control. That's the Democrats one. The Democrats here in Brownsville, the corrupt Democrat Party machine here, corrupt, has kept us in bondage. They're corrupt. They promote themselves. I mean, they want to keep voter turnout down, and they don't want people to know their constitution or their rights as American citizens. And I'm sorry to say, and I know some of y'all are Democrats, but the corrupt political machine that is in Brownsville is controlled by the Democrats here. The Republicans are just too stupid here. They're just too stupid. The problem with the stupid Republicans here is that they keep on fighting with each other. They'll never make a difference. Never make a difference in anything Brownsville because there's so much infighting. I mean, they spent 75 to 80% of their time fighting amongst themselves. Do you think they have time to fight against the corrupt Democrats? They don't. They don't. And again, people know I hate both parties equally. And I have friends in the Democrat leadership. I have friends in the Democrat leadership, and they know who they are. They know that I love them, man. They know that I love them. But it's that system that foments this culture of corruption here. And Erasmo, what is your opinion on the controversial story hour at the library that is being protested by petition? Guys, again, I hate the label things, and I'm going to say it again. I hate the label things 100%. I hate that they're doing uh, uh, gay week. I mean, yeah, man. When can we just be America week, or America week every week, guys? People know I hate the labels, but I appreciate the trying to bring in diversity. Again, I have no qualms with our LGBT community. I love our LGBT community. I've done my best to be out there for the LGBT community. I promoted their events. I believe in equal rights for everyone out there. Should uh, uh, Queen Beatrix Queen Beatrix be allowed to read to students, to children at the library. Again, everyone in the city of Brownsville should be allowed to read, invited to read. Now, are you being invited to read because you're, and I'm going to use this and I might get in trouble. Are you being invited to read because you're black? Are you being, invited to read because you're Asian? Are you being invited because you're gay? Are you being invited because you're transgender? Are you being invited because you're, I don't know, too many labels, guys. Too many labels. And I'll give you this example. Just too many labels. We've got to stop. And if you are being invited specifically because of, then I think it's wrong. I mean, I why does it have to be because of this? This is why we're going to invite these individuals out there. So no, I mean, I believe in petition. I believe in protest. If people want to petition and protest about it, more power to y'all, guys. More power to y'all. But with that said, I mean, if you're doing it solely only for hate purposes, because I hate this type of community, or because I hate African Americans, or because I hate, then it's wrong. If you're doing it because, hey, man, we don't want any more labels out there in our community, then yeah. I worked at ASP unit for 10 years and I never saw the rock. Never. And it's right in front. It's crazy. We should get land here in our county so we can have the homeless or struggling to grow their own vegetables and fruits. You see, that's an amazing idea. Let me tell you, Jason, this Sunday I was passing by the expressway. Have you seen acá where the ramp off of International, you get off the ramp of International and it's expressway? I mean, there's like two homeless black people there. And then there's that homeless Asian guy right there. And then you got all the crack addicts out there, walking in between the cars asking for money. I want someone to do something out there. I want someone to do something. I want someone to put a stop to this. But, we've neglected our homeless here. We've neglected our homeless. We've neglected the weakest of the weak. It's the same thing with the district, bro. The same thing with the district. The district, I mean, they're making all these plans, and people aren't going to let me lie. They're making all these plans, que hybrid y todo. What about our special needs kids? What about our kids that can't wear a mask? Have we even started to consider them? And the same thing with the city, in regards to the city, guys. Let's start focusing on a lot of the healthcare needs that a lot of our homeless have. Thank you, man. God bless. I'm a buy land so I can do that. Awesome, man. Buy some for me too, bro. Love you. Saw a video of you rolling on your scooter. I think about getting one. I sent you a link of off the road when Oga. I love them. I love my scooter. I have it right there. I love it. What about Channel 5 News? Channel 5 News hasn't been that bad with me. I think Channel 5 News has been very half and half. But, Channel 5 News doesn't focus a lot of attention down to Brownsville, which I'm very surprised. They leave that up to Channel 4, Channel 23, and the Brownsville Herald. These mocos are for Brownsville Herald. These mocos are for Channel 4 News. These mocos are for Channel 23 News. They suck. What is the name of that group that was trying to keep the rock alive? Honestly, I don't have any idea. I don't have any clue what their name was. Whatever the name was, it was stupid. It was dumb. It was uncalled for. Should never have happened. I don't even watch the news anymore. What's the point? It's biased. It's fake. It is very fake. I mean, look at, man. One of the things, guys, you have to understand some things. The Brownsville Herald, Channel 4, and Channel 23, they're advertising junkies. They're advertising junkies. So what happens is, guys, is that they'll never run a story against BISD. Never. Have you seen Sylvia Atkinson, the one who stole millions and millions of our children's and teachers' money? Have you seen news reports about her? I mean, goodness gracious, I got a DWI, a Class B misdemeanor, and I was coming out every other day on the front page of the Herald. Every other day with a Class B misdemeanor. I know, but go against the district or go against Sylvia, they'll never do it. Stupid Channel 23, that Derek guy. I andaba terco. Oh, give us can you say something? Go, no, I'm not going to say anything to you, bro. I mean, everything that they post out there was one-sided, lopsided. I spoke with Channel 23, Channel 4, and tried to speak to the Brownsville Herald in regards to the spoiled barbacoa that they were serving our students. You know how many of them covered it? None. Zero. They're crap. They don't want to offend the people that put money in their pocket. It's all corruption. Muchas gracias por todos sus updates, Erasmo. God bless you. Appreciate you. Yeah, boy. Saludos, Luis. God bless. I feel so much less oppressed since they took the rock out. Yeah. All my troubles are gone. Brownsville is now beautiful. I think all this insanity moving historical monuments is mind-boggling, like what the world is at. It's stupidity. Yes, communication. It's important. Hey, I saw a comment about roads being in bad condition. That road in front of Movies 10 going to Starbucks is horrible. It is horrible, bro. But let me tell you, it's not just there. It's throughout the city. Look at our southmost area. Look at the Coffeeport area. I mean, everywhere. But the focus is a rock. The city commission took time and sent crews, paid them overtime in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. in the morning to remove a rock. A rock. It's just a rock. A dang rock. Suddenly everyone is a historian. Everyone fights over a rock. That is probably already in the lamp. Who knows? History is history. We can't change the past. We just need to better than the past. It's ridiculous, man. This reflects the times of, yeah, guys, they should have what they should have done, they should have put the rock up for auction. Auction off the rock. I would have bet for it. I would have put in my 2 cents for it. I know a lot of other people that would have wanted to try and buy the rock. Put it up for auction. No, God only knows. They probably demolished it already. Is that dumb? That's how dumb the city commission is. Dumb. There are several places on employment who are not letting people know the employees testing positive, still have employees working and have no disinfection. It is no bueno, guys. And again, don't get caught, employers. Don't get caught by Erasmo, because you know what's going to happen. What you should be talking about is how our current president is promoting this false narrative that mail-in ballots are going to lead to a large-scale fraud. Let me tell you, Juan, I don't like the mail-in ballots, and I'll tell you why. I actually ran for office 5 times, and I never won the mail-in vote. I did okay with the mail-in vote the last time, but always 276 votes would always go to the corrupt political machine here. So if anyone out there wants to tell me that there is no fraud in mail-in ballots, I'm going to say you are mistaken. 267 ballots. I mean, I actually ran for office, bro. I ran for office, and I would see those 267 ballots go one way or another way. And let me tell you, sometimes 267 votes, they decide an election all the way up to county. I mean, look at the county judge race. I mean, it was less than 50 votes, bro. Less than 50 votes. So, no, I mean, I don't trust the mail-in ballot system. Do I want a full-blown mail-in ballots? I do not. I want individuals to go out there and go personally to vote. I do. Unless you are handicapped, unless you have an underlying condition, then yeah, man. Unless you're in the military, you're away from home, you're working away from home, then yeah, man, go out there and file your mail-in ballot request. But no, I'm going to disagree with you somewhat, and I don't agree completely with the president either in that respects. I mean, I don't think it's full-blown corruption, but there is corruption in the system. So we should work to minimize the corruption. And unfortunately, we have been very non-proactive here in regards to weeding out that corruption. I mean, I actually ran for office. I saw those 267 mail-in ballots. And after the first race, I knew I was going to see them in the second race, the third race, and the fourth race. Sure enough, they're there. Why does the superintendent get paid so much? He does nothing. He is not involved, not visible. Has two deputies that do his work and is afraid of making decisions. Yeah, and the deputies don't do that great of a job either. Erasmo, the Confederate monuments were propaganda by the daughters of the Confederacy so to romanticize Southern slavery and Confederacy to whitewash the less perfect past. I'm going to disagree with me too. I'm going to say that might have been their intention, but I don't think that that was the ultimate result. It's like sometimes when these people they have plans for something and it like backfires. I think those monuments should be there, and I mean because they tell you they open your mind in regards to, oh my gosh, this guy actually was out there fighting to keep slavery, stuff like that. Because I mean, I'll give you an example. Look at the Auschwitz memorial, Auschwitz camps. The Jews fought to make sure that they would stay there. They didn't want them destroyed. They didn't want them demolished. They wanted people to see what the Nazis had done to the Jewish people. I mean, over 6 million individuals killed, wiped off the face of the earth, and they fought for the kitchens, uh, those ovens to stay there. So again, I mean, were they horrible places? Is it a horrible place, monument? Yeah. Should it be demolished? I don't think so. I don't think so. Exactly. I agree. Everyone is historians, and with the people making the stuff happens, being Dutch tape chair. And watch this. It's not that. Creating special groups gives way to segregation. Yeah, I agree, Mo. Culture Week. It's LGBTQ week, I think. And again, even the LGBTQI, and they've added on some other. I mean, I just can't keep up. Maybe I should. I'm sorry, man, but shouldn't the older generation want the change? If we want to get rid of a rock, so be it. If we want to get rid of Stillman House, go ahead. If we have to get rid of Robert E. Lee, fine. But let's make a change to educate the younger. Christian, I agree 100%, Christian. My concern, bro, is I don't know if you pay electricity bill, but do you know that in the past 8 years, PUB has raised our citizens' rates by 36%? 36%. And the reason they did that was to, start a Tanasca, fake little company. And we didn't get Tanasca, and they kept 65 million of our dollars, $65 million of our dollars. Christian, you know how many protests, you know how many movements have been made in order to complain about PUB stealing 65 million of your dollars, of your parents' dollars, of your relatives' dollars? Not a one. My problem, Christian, is let's set our priorities straight. Let's fight corruption here. That directly affects you, directly affects me because The Rock doesn't affect me. Stillman House doesn't affect me. Robert E. Lee Youth Center doesn't affect me, guys. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it shouldn't affect anyone out there. What we should focus on is that which directly impacts our community, like the light bill, like Sylvia Atkinson pocketing our money and hiring her little brother out there to be a coach at a high school when he didn't was hired without certification even to teach. It's ridiculous. But yeah, policy changes would make more of a difference than attacking old monuments. 100%. Erasmo, how do we get a hold of staff from urgent care? I received a call on Saturday with my results, but I need an email to be able to return to work. I call and uh, inbox me the message, Bell. I'll send it directly to Dr. Ed Hernandez. You're not the first person that has made that complaint. Guys, please inbox me your request, and I'll send them directly to him. Again, I got very concerned también that he put out a message out there. And again, I love Dr. Hernandez. He was like, don't, no text and no inbox. I'm like, bro, people need to get back to work. They need that. The crack addicts park at Exxon in a good vehicle and ask for money in the streets. It's crazy. Puros piedreros. Brownsville has potential to be great. Amen, brother. Christian, we have every resource that would make any city out there jealous. We've got four bridges. We've got port. We've got beaches. We've got zoos. We've got history. And we're still the poorest community in the nation, bro. I mean, McAllen gets everything. We get nothing except more Rona. We need a Salvation Army here in Brownsville. We got United Way. We have United Way of Cameron County. They do mostly a good job. I mean, they put individuals as directors that are part of the political system, but I'm going to forgive them. Why 120 tests a day? Because Trump said to slow down the testing. That way we won't see huge numbers anymore. It's a mistake. We should test as many as possible. I'm going to think, Rosario, though, again, this was recently that Trump made that statement. I'm going to think this statement in regards to lessen the number of tests actually came from the lack of resources. I mean, they just no les basta. And again, what's happening is a lot of these individuals are out there overworked. So I'm thinking that they're going to cap it at so many individuals. I think it's a mistake. I think we need to open another testing area, or at least 2 or 3 more testing areas, Rosario. Right now in Los Fresnos, the line is humongous. The Sahara sand are going to be causing a lot of allergies. And that's crazy because people are going to be starting to confuse allergies with COVID-19 symptoms. It's going to be a free-for-all. We need fair and balanced media. Exactamente. That is why, Eduardo, we need to continue to keep each other informed. That's what we try to do here in the mornings at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. We keep each other informed. That's what we try to do. If taking The Rock out was the right thing to do, why be so sneaky about it? Exactly. Again, paying individuals overtime to go out there at 4 o'clock in the morning a las escondidas. It's ridiculous. Saludos para todos los de Lomas. I know what you're trying to do, Ricardo. Me quieres meter en problemas. Yeah, the roads suck in Brownsville. They sure as heck do. They really do. Over here in downtown, the roads are getting really, really bad. Yeah, I went to a funeral for a father's friend, the father of a friend of mine, a principal at one of the schools. And I went back there to St. Francis Road, West St. Francis. That road is horrible. Está horrible. And I went on my scooter, so I know it's really very, very bad. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to remove it. Dude, run for the mayor. I will run for mayor of the city of Brownsville after I run for state rep, school board, and JP. Then I'm going to run for mayor. But let's fix our city, man. I want to be able to say I'm from Brownsville proudly. Yeah, man. Help me, bro. Help me. Let's work together. Let's change this. Let's change this crib. Is that a cool word? Let's change this crib. And mail-in ballots have a ton of fraud. Yeah, I agree. Too much fraud. Again, and the reason I'm saying that, guys, is because, again, I've seen it. I've lived it. I mean, I've actually run for office. It's not a good thing. The state platform is updated and rigged for the ruling class. You're just tax-paying peasants. I agree with Fabio. A lot of it is rigged. I have coworkers having issues with blood pressure and breathing problems with the mask we have to wear. It's always only if you go outside breaks, took pay, and get because of the health issues and not use vacation time or get 100. It's crazy. A lot of people are here going to go around in our pile of caliche for the bike trails. It's always about the damn bike trails. You can buy a ton of mail-in ballots from the politiqueras. The narrative from the president is not false. I agree with Mo. And me and Mo don't always agree, but I agree. Again, I've lived it. I've seen it. I've seen the politiqueras work. Al rato nos van a quitar el gorila que tenemos en la South Most. Have you seen it? Sí. El King Kong gorilla. No, let's not get rid of that one. I like that one. Vote harder. Amen, brother. Vote more, bro. We all know there's corruption in Brownsville, but it's up to us, the millennials, to make the change and changes. 100%, Christian. 100%. We need you, bro. I mean, I'm not even joking or exaggerating. We desperately need you guys, but we need y'all to focus on the things that really affect our community as a whole, bro. I mean, send me an inbox. I'll sit down and have coffee with you. I'll tell you everything. I'll show you, man. I'll show you how the corruption eats up the resources that should go back to the community. That's why we're stagnant, bro. I don't want to be stagnant anymore. I want you to be very extra proud of this city, man. I want all my millennials out there to say, hey, man, I'm from damn Brownsville. Hey, we all want a selfie with The Rock. I think I have one. I can't find it, though. In my opinion, the Valley is notorious for having dead people. Cash flows, mail-in ballots is no bueno in Brownsville. Politiqueras, no. Christian, yes. Millennials and Gen Zs are changing the system little by little, and we need them to change it more. And I'm going to, agree with Abdiel, but disagree in the sense that we don't need it little by little. We need it big by big. We need big movements. We need to push harder. Where were the first battle of the Spanish-American War and the last battle of the Civil War fought? Palo Alto? Brownsville. So when the country was sold out in 1871, so were individual rights. This is why the state owns everything legally, including you. A country really is just ran by the oligarchy. Google, when did the U.S. become a corporation? So it's Trump's fault? Fabio, awesome. I love your way of thinking. The monuments are there to remember what was it was then, and not to repeat the same thing over again. It's Auschwitz, guys. I don't think Stillman House should be destroyed. It's a museum. Well, it's part of history, right? Rock, statues, artwork. Exactly, bro. We need to educate. Preach, bro. Preach. Let me know when you are or anyone wants a full history of the Stillman House and why it is a significant historical landmark. I'll come on the show, Eric. Let me know. Can you do it tomorrow morning or any morning? Let me know. But yeah, man, again, I'm okay with it. I don't care about the Stillman House. Let me just make that very clear. I mean, I'd rather it be named the Erasmo House. I don't care about the Stillman House. I think the issue is that these people are going to start caring and want to chip away at everything. We needed this to be said. Preach, bro. On the issue of the rock, maybe here we have an overall homogeneous population. In other locations, though, we do have racism congregating around their version of the rock to promote their racist ideals. Sadly, our rock falls under the category we should keep history intact, but we can't allow the avenues for racism. It's a huge mess, and personally, I don't have a solution. I agree, Abdiel, but again, I don't think a lot of my African American friends here. I don't think a lot of my African Americans here. And again, Erasmo usually gets 95%, 98% of the African American vote here in Brownsville. I mean, I do, because they know that I love them. My niece is African American. My nephews are African American. I love my African American community, guys. But with that said, I don't think racism is rampant here. I didn't experience racism till I left Brownsville, till I went to New Mexico. My God, it was bad. Or Lubbock, away from here. Yeah, but what if they made a monument to Sylvia and Minerva? You would want to tear those down. Let me tell you, I'd have a place to go pee in public if they did a Sylvia or a Minerva monument. So go arrest me, because I'm going to be out there peeing on Sylvia's monument. PUB protest logo. Show me the money. Robert Lee should be removed just because it is affecting a whole minority, and we all need to be respectful of that. Just because it does not bother you does not mean you should not have humanity for other minority feelings. Just saying. Again, Raul, I respect your belief and your passion behind it. It's been the Robert E. Lee Youth Center for decades. I don't think anyone has suffered any anguish because it was Robert E. Lee Youth Center, bro. I don't. But again, I respect your opinion, and I appreciate you posting it. Again, as that I disagree. I respectfully disagree. Develop Brownsville. Imagine a train Monterrey to SPI with stops in McAllen, Harlingen, and Brownsville. I'd love the idea. It's amazing. No tests, no results, less cases. Haha, right. Shut up. Erasmo, while we're bringing up on issues, why is nobody talking about the sequel assault rape epidemic in the RGV? Law enforcement not taking any of it seriously. Let me tell you, James, it is a big issue. It is a very, very, very big issue. And I think it goes back into the culture. It goes back into the partying culture. Again, and I mean, I don't mean to kick a dead horse or a rock at Washington Park, but look at what happened when they eased off restrictions for opening up for COVID-19, the different phases. We had individuals at the bars like this, no regard to recommendation, no regard to the medical profession, none whatsoever. I mean, and look at the numbers, James. We're talking about 20-year-olds. We're talking about 30-year-olds like this. But that's what the type of culture that it breeds. People don't listen, don't care about those type of things. No one reported on it, guys. Did y'all notice that either? No one reported on it in regards to sexual assault, rape epidemic. I'm thinking the sexual assault, and rape epidemic. Let me tell you, it doesn't get reported here. And law enforcement doesn't take a strong stance as it should, because a lot of times they focus on things that really don't matter. And again, I'll be a little bit self-serving, guys. Erasmo gets a DWI, and nombre, chet up. Front page of the Herald. Every other day. Channel 23, Channel 4 never got enough of it. Class B misdemeanor. and they tend to ignore the stuff that really hurts our community, man, like sexual assault, rape, date rape. A lot of these individuals going to bar, using roofies, using drugs. They tend to. They don't want to report on that. They don't. They want to report on Erasmo. You know why? Because Erasmo's handsome and totally not fat. That's why. No, but I understand what you're saying, bro. It is. It's crazy, bro. Yes, they must increase testing at least right now during the height of the. Yes, and let me tell you, they're already saying that there's going to be a second wave coming in the fall. We haven't even gone over the first wave. We haven't. Muchas gracias por toda tu información. Eres lo máximo. Elvia, tú eres lo máximo. Gracias. Te adoro. Erasmo, have a great day. You too, Bob. Love you, man. Good morning, Mr. E. One thing I noticed when all these chaos and series of events happen, and everyone seems to be an expert in health, medicine, politics, history events, law, and justice, what is really the goal of all these things? All I can say is that as a citizen of this country, this county, this community, we have our role and responsibility to take. Yes, change does. I love this woman. Summer, you are spot on right. Guys, change starts with us, guys. Let's start changing the inside, and then let's start worrying about rock and about everything else. Are you going to side with the board to bring Sendejas back? You should get Dora Sauceda's shadow and learn from Dr. Z. This would be great for Brownsville. I am going to do what is in the best interest of my community as a whole. As a whole, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to side with any board member with any preconceived idea or concept. I'm going to do what's right for my people. I will always vote my conscience, and I will always be transparent. Transparent, something that we don't have here. We have no transparency. Needed it yesterday. All these people, they vote and they do things in the back. Enough. And also, do you have any private doctors that are doing COVID testing? Andres, I know that Dr. Pichardi put up a little sign out there that they're doing testing at that little clinic. It's right in front of the Walmart on Alton Glore. And I'm going to look today to see if I can find any other doctors. I know Dr. Zamir was also testing, and there's other places that are testing. So again, guys, be on the lookout. I'll try to put some up there, Andres. I have a question. If someone tested positive with COVID-19 and unfortunately other family members are showing symptoms, can they get tested? They should get tested immediately, Jacqueline. Please. Reason I was asked because they tried getting an appointment at UTRG and they told them that they aren't going to waste tests on them if they aren't infected. That's ridiculous. Try btxcares.com or try texascovidtest.org. It's dumb. I took your advice and let him in. Finally, hubby, you could thank me when you see me, hubby. You're welcome. Be nice to hubby, Doreen. Problem in the valley is nobody is aware of the political situation. It's James. It's very true. But that's why, James, that's why we need to be educating people out there. I need you. I need Mario out here. I need Jason out here. I need you on board. I need you to help me educate individuals. This is what's happening. These are the troubles. This is the reality of stuff. And we need to keep each other informed and start continuing to keep other millennials, other individuals informed. Are you cool with Trump being president? Yes, 100%. I'm cool with Trump being president. Do I think Joe Biden should be president? No. Do I think Hillary should be president? No. Do I think, would I have been cool with Bernie Sanders being president? Yes. Yes. Not Biden, not Hillary. Trump's Trump. Trump is crazy. I mean, Papi Trump, send me another check, please. And Erasmo, please find the photo with the rock. We want to see it. And thanks in advance. And you rock. You rock, Leticia. Love you. Thank you. I'll try. Believe it or not, I think I have like 1 million photos.
Te mando saludos. Te mando saludos, Elmer Galar.
Yeah, I know what you did. They called me. Sorry. Erasmo House is in Erasmoville. Preach, man. I like that. No sé para qué estaba checando. Oh, they sent me a message, guys. Sorry. Let me see. Guys, I'm going to respond to the messages in a little bit. Sorry, guys. I want to finish this off. I'm almost finished. Bravo, Texas is what talk about here, and I hear all this. Preach. I've experienced more racism in Mexico telling me I'm not a Mexican than here in the United States. Actually, bro, I know exactly what you're talking about because I went through the same thing when I was younger and visited Mexico a lot. Yes. If you were born in the U.S. and are naturalized, then you are in America. That's it. We are the only country that promotes segregation through race specific titles. I agree. Sabarquino, so true. We get people from Mexico here and give attitude like they're better than not. It's 100%. Christian, add me to Facebook. I enjoy the topic today. Christian Cavazos, I will do that. Um, sorry, guys. Send me a friend request, Christian. Ah, it's not Rona, guys. Shoot. Oh, I got you. I got you. You're on. I want to be educated what's going on. Oh yeah, man. And again, and you help educate us too, bro. Again, help we educate. The thing we do here, bro, is we educate each other. We keep each other informed. The Robert E. Center never promoted racism behavior. It's just a name. Many awesome celebrations were had there. Oh my God, people, please, yes. We also allow racist organizations to exist, like black only colleges or black entertainment TV. Imagine if white nombre, shut up. It'd be a disaster, guys. I mean, and again, you know, we fought so hard for segregation, to end segregation, and all of a sudden individuals want to be segregated again. And they want the titles. They want again. That's my issue with a lot of these places out there. The sins of the parents follow. All board members have nicknames except Laura. She needs one. Yes, and I'd appreciate the help. The sins of the parents will not carry over to the sons and daughters. No, but I guess the consequences unfortunately do. Hello, Luis Alberto. God bless you, man. Not my president. Preach. When will the next election that involves you take place? Also, when is the next election that matters, such as the runoff for Senator Luce's runoff? Is there a sheriff position still in the air between Eric and Omar? Yes. Actually, those races will be on July 14th. July 14th is the runoff between Sarah Stapleton and Omar and Senator Lucio. We are scheduled, I think, to have Sarah Stapleton on the show sometime this week. We have reached out to Senator Lucio, disappeared. Doesn't care. Also, in regards to Eric and Omar Lucio, the sheriff's race, they are scheduled for July 14th, I think. And we've invited both of them on the show. Nothing. So, tough titters. Again, whoever accepts, we're going to take. Sarah has accepted, is going to come on, I think, sometime this week. I'll find out. My race will be in November. November 3rd. I'm actually going to have a meeting with elections department sometime this week. I'm also going to confer with the chair for the Republican Party, and I'm going to speak to the chair of the Democratic Party as well, my friend Jared, and speak with the state elections office because of some little ins and outs out there. But yeah, my race will be in November. Thank you, Abdiel. I need your help. Ha, cat, love cat. Nope, Trump sucks. Yeah. I know, la regué. Sorry, se me fue. Es que people try to catch me. Buenos días, Lily. Message me when you get your present. I will, I promise you. Imagine when people start getting offended because of the name Brownsville, they're going to want to change it to Rainbowville. Erasmoville sounds good. I like that name. Guys, real quick, we've already passed the hour. Sorry, time flies when you're having fun. One of the things that's very concerning, guys, we had a 21-year-old that passed away. 21-year-old that passed away on Sunday. We had supposedly 3 deaths here in the city of Brownsville. A 21-year-old passed away. My heart and soul goes out to the 21 that passed away. God bless her family, everyone out there. My prayers, really. Tonight at 9 p.m., we will have former Secretary of State, former Texas Secretary of State here on the show with us. My friend Carlos Cascos will be on tonight. Former Secretary of State, former Texas Secretary of State will be on tonight at 9 o'clock. We are going to discuss COVID-19. We're also going to discuss county response, the large number of positives that have come in via the county. We're also going to talk about the detention center in Port Isabel that has 53 positive cases out there. We're also going to discuss anything that has to do with local politics. So, guys, again, tonight at 9 p.m., former Texas State, former Texas Secretary of State, former Texas Secretary of State, Secretary Carlos Cascos, will be on with us tonight. Tonight. I don't want to fall, and I'm in Heinz 57. I'm all flavors. Flavorville. I love your flavors. Uh, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Father. I think it's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit in there. Guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And again, the theme of all these is to keep each other informed. It isn't anything other. We share information amongst ourselves. We keep each other informed. An informed community will be a successful community. It would be a blessing having you as president. In my opinion, you should give it a try. Just saying, I like your attitude and the way you think. I love you, bro. Thank you, Chaparro. Love you, man. And again, I am running for president of the school board, Chaparro, and I'm going to run this November. So I'll need your help, man. So thank you. God bless you. Love you, guys. Take care. Have a great morning. I have a lunch appointment today, but I'll be available for coffee anytime after that. And I don't have any plans for dinner. So if you want to invite me for dinner, let me know. God bless. Take care of each other. Take care of me. We'll have new numbers tonight. And Texas Secretary of State, Carlos Castos, tonight at 9 p.m. God bless. I love y'all and be good. Adios.